Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we're back in the world of... Where are we? Agrarian Skies 2. That's right. And last episode we started fighting with bees, and I'm sure now I recorded that episode and this episode back to back, so I know you guys have been yelling at me that I needed to have some seed oil in here. So I made some up. So let me do this, because I kind of want to finish that ender tank, because I forgot about it before. So let's see. Do we have any fluid ducts? Now we are going to get into Ender IO stuff, but I just need a little bit more time to be working on that stuff. So now let's see. Will this work? Will that pull out of here? Why will this not? All right, fine. Nope, not what I wanted to break. Nope. Oh, geez, that was close. There's a hole there I'm going to end up falling in at some point. All right, so we'll mess with that later. I'll have to make up some, get some more seeds and whatnot. So, all right, but for now, what we're going to do is we're going to pop back, and I believe it was in this one. Yeah, here. So this is what we were working on. We were trying to make these ender items to make this tank. So let's grab all this stuff, which is stuff that we were working with. All right. So we got all this. This is all from thermal expansion. All right. So let's see what the next one we need to make is. This is an ender tank valve. So let's look up ender tank. All right. So we need the ender tank valve. So this takes 2 eyes of ender, no big deal, Enderium nuggets, tesseract. Okay, so to make this, we needed the hardened glass, the Enderium ingots, and a diamond. And I think we're going to actually need 3 of these. So let's see what we can do. So I do believe I made up some Enderium in between episodes. And then I have the plenty of hardened glass. Okay, so to make these tesseracts, we're going to need some of these. All right. So let's make up 3 of these. Oh, I don't have any diamonds. Diamonds are what I am missing. That's slime. Where are my diamonds at? Where are my diamonds at? What? All right. Let's get in here. I shouldn't do things like that. That's just embarrassing for everybody involved. Okay. So 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Okay. Our Enderium's still a little bit low, but we should be okay. Yeah, we should be okay with that. Okay, so I made up 3 of these. Now, let's do this. Okay. So that should be filling up 1 slowly. And once we get this 1, then we'll make this, we'll let the other ones fill up as it goes. So once that's full, we need to surround it with, looks like bronze and silver. So let's grab some of that. So bronze and some silver. Perfect. Okay. Let's see, is the first one done? It is. All right. So come over here. And we're, you know what, we might start, because these aren't that impossible to make, so we might start doing a little bit of work with these. I'm just going to make the 1 for now, so there's that, and that gives us a tesseract. Now, for anybody who don't know, these are really cool. You can use these to transfer liquids, power, and items, in essence, wirelessly, so... All right, so the next thing we need to make is this, which is just going to have to work our way down through these tanks. So glass and a piece of copper. Okay, so this will be the first one. Ooh, glass, low. Uh-oh. All right, so let's do this. Let's get some of this breaking down into gravel. And you know what we'll actually do? We'll grab this gravel. And I kid. There we go. We'll put that gravel in there to get us some sand, and we'll let this kind of do its thing too. So that can go there. All right, give us some glass. Come on. Or some sand, you know what I mean. Let's actually grab, because I've been moving these things around here. So let's do this. There we go. That's what Modi likes to see. All right. I think I only need 4, so this will be more than enough. Let's cook it up in... No? How about here? No? How about here? No? How about here? No? How about here? Yes. All right, we got some nether bricks that we don't need right now, but let's do this real quick. Actually, you know what? I just thought of it. We got this bad boy. And... Insta. Boom. Okay, so we got to start off by going like that. Piece of copper right there. So there's a portable tank, just a normal one. Nope, I already made those. And then it's going to go with Invar around it. Okay. So we should have some ferrous. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Invar around this bad boy. Alright, there's that. Now this one I believe gets the hardened glass, I think. Yep. And then the last one, I think... Nope. God, I keep missing. Yep, gets these around it. Alright, and we also need to make some more nuggets. So we got that. Take some nuggets here. And I think we have everything we need. Why didn't that click in? Alright, so it goes this and this, and one of these. I'm hoping that's the right one. A full-blown Tesseract. Where'd the tank go? There it is. And one of these, and finally 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those. Ooh, that gives us 8. Oh, wow, cool. Okay. Alright, so there's that part. Now the controller is the next one. That one will actually kind of be somewhat easy. So these should be done. Perfect. And then we needed to wrap. What do we need to wrap around these to make them full? Bronze and silver. So let's grab a little bit more silver and a little bit more bronze. Perfect. Okay. We'll just make up both of these while we're here. I'll probably make up some of these in between episodes too. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and boom, 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 and boom. All right, that gives us our tesseracts. There's 1 and 2. They do not stack. I knew that. All right, so we need 1 of these, 1 of these, 3 of these, and finally, boom, 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 and boom of those, and we got our controller. Sweet, we're so close. All right, and the last one is the energy input. So we have everything except for this. We need some pyrotheum dust, so we're going to need coal, sulfur, blaze powder, and redstone. So there's that. There's that. Do I have any coal dust? Coal and this. And let's move this out of our way. Let's grab a piece of coal and throw that in the old pulverizer here and get ourselves some dust. Should just take just a moment. Boom. Okay, cool. All right, so that plus this, a little bit of that gives us 2 of those. Perfect. Okay. And then we need 2 Enderium. Oh, we need this one. 2 gold. Oh, God, we got to go all the way back. Jesus, drives me crazy. 3 redstone, 2 lead, a copper, and a sulfur. So 3 leadstone, copper, couple lead. What was the last bit? Oh, I hate having a horrible memory. Copper, redstone, sulfur. I think that's it. Do we have everything, right? So it goes like this. Oh, the sulfur. That's what I needed. Knew I was missing something. All right. And this and that and boom and boom and good. Okay. So the next one gets wrapped around. This is pretty intense for a tank. All right. So Invar, tin, and redstone. Invar and tin. Okay. Okay. So let's do it again. Was it like that? Was it like... What the heck was it like? Oh, having a bad memory is the absolute worst. Nope. Alright. Okay. So these go down like so. Invar on the sides and tin on the bottom. Yep. There's that one. Then the next one is gold, diamond, and 3 more redstone. Ugh. Alright. Gold and diamond. Alright. Slowly but surely, kids. We will conquer this quest. It is a little ridiculous how much stuff we need to make. Why did that not work? Was it gold? Electrum. They look alike. 1, 2. See, they look fairly similar. Alright, there's that. Perfect. And then I believe we're on to the last one, which I believe, right? Yeah. We're on to the last one, which will be 2 electrum, 3 redstone, and a pyrotheum. So 1, 2, 3. Hopefully the last of the redstone we're going to need this episode, I'm hoping. Alright, and then this followed by this gives us that. Perfect. So there's that. Okay. Alright, so I think we might be good to go here. We go like this, right? And then we go like this. Oh, I think we're going to do it, kids. I think we're going to do it. And there's that. And that gives us 8 of those. And there we go. Alright, so Ender Tank is a multi-block tank capable of storing massive amounts of fluid. 128 buckets per interior. But wow, that is huge, to be precise. Always use a wrench to dismantle tanks. When using a wrench, the tank will warn you if you're making the tank too small or will lose fluid. An Ender Tank can be 3 by 3 by 3 up to, okay, in size. Ender Tank frames are used for the frame. 1 frame block needs to be an Ender Tank controller. You will also need an Ender Tank valve and Ender Tank energy input somewhere in the exterior walls. Tank, glass, or frames. Okay, well let's go down here and see if we can make this thing. So, all right. So I want it. All right. So we have 16 of these frames. So, oh, that's not very big. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These have to be the frame of it. Ooh. Wow, we don't even have enough to make much of anything. Alright, well, let's see. Let's do it like this. Okay. Now, what do we need for these? Oh, we need those machine frames again. Are you kidding me? Because I'm going to need a minimum. Wow, this thing is like... I mean, I get it. It's 128 buckets per interior block. And that's pretty big. But this is expensive. We might have to put this bad boy on the back burner for now. And, until our resources just get, our redstone and everything else just gets a little bit more up to par. Because that's just ridiculous how expensive that is. Because the whole frame has to be that. So we can't, use some of these other blocks we got. We don't have any others. So we're just going to throw all this stuff in here for now. Like that. Should be good. Let's head over here. Do a little clicky-clicky on this thing. To get some of this stuff put away. Just kind of clean up our inventory real quick. Glass can go here. We'll put this hardened glass here. We can throw some of this stuff in here. We'll throw that in there, and that in there, and that and that. Alright, that's better. So, Alrighty. Well, we made it. You know, I mean, we accomplished it. So, you know, yay for us. I mean, that was a big one. Let's just see how hard it is to make a deep storage unit before we go. Let's see, because we are getting close to the end of this episode. So let's see. Ooh. Plastic sheets. That shouldn't be much of an issue. Reinforced strong box. Hardened strong box. Strong box. Wow. I mean, this is cool because this is pretty much like infinite whatever. Which might not be a bad... You know what? If we go a little long, we go a little long. I'm going to try. Let's see how hard it is to make this thing here. Well, that's not bad. So that, and then... How much Enderium do I have left is the question. Should we go for it, kids? Let's try it. Why not? Okay. So first we need to get hardened glass, electrum, and a diamond. So 4 hardened glass, 4 electrum, and a diamond. Okay, so we'll do it this way. So that, and that, and I believe here, and here. Did I do that wrong? Yeah, I did that wrong. They should just make it to where it automatically... They're like, close enough. Alright, so then... This one... Yeah, so we then take this bad boy and go like this. Okay, is that the final one? Is that the final? Yeah, it's the final version. Okay, so there's that. Do we have any plastics? Any plastiques? We do have a strong box. That'll be helpful. Plastic. My world for some plastic. Do I have any rubber in here? I do have a whole bunch of different trees. I should probably get those going. God, I had a hard portable tank. Damn it. Okay. Plastic. Alright, did I put any in here? Rubber bars. There's some rubber. Okay, let's cook up a chunk of this like so. We'll actually do, you know what we'll do? We'll do it like that, and then we'll just put it right into here. Okay, so the plastic we're going to need. So we need to make 3 chests with tin surrounded by tin. So 3 chests, 1, 2, 3. Some tin, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 12. Okay, because we kind of already have one of them. 4, and oh yeah, 3. Boom, and boom. Okay, that gives us 3 strong boxes. All right, and then we take the strong box and wrap it in Invar. Okay, so that's pretty... Oh, okay. So we need 16 pieces of Invar. Where's my Invar? Where's my Invar? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, there we go. Oh, that's a trash can. Let's not use that. Alright, so let's set this up like so. Boom. And then kind of only do one at a time, which is fine. Boom, 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 boom. And then finally, these are wrapped in hardened glass, which luckily we have enough of. So, I actually made enough stuff to get through the stuff we wanted to make, guys. Isn't that crazy? Whew. I'm winded. I'm winded from it, to be honest with you. All right, so there's that. So there is 1, twain, thrice. I'm making up my own numbers. And quad. Nope. Oh, quad. All right, there's that. And then we take this. How much plastic? That gives us 4 sheets, which is what we need. And boom. Oh, that gives us... Wow, that gives us 4 deep storage units. Holy poop. Okay. So now, just for funsies, we hook one up here. And yeah, this is just basically starting to pull cobble in. This can hold billions of cobble. So even though this bad boy kind of empties out, or fills up, and we empty it out and it slows things down, this bad boy is going to go for quite some time. And then we might even be able to pull this off and connect it to this, but we'll just let that run. So, all right, guys, we're going to wrap things. Oh, wait, didn't we finish that? Yeah, we finished the thing. We get a reward bag. We'll open our reward bag, and then we'll go. All right, we got grape seeds, tomato seeds, and rice seeds. I don't know which of those I have. I haven't looked in a while, but we'll have to get back to that. So, all right, guys, wait. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. And until the next episode of Agrarian Skies, I want to thank you guys oh so much for hanging out, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.